Hey everybody, Sue here from She Sells. Doing this a little bit backwards. I'm halfway home after my 3-day sourcing trip. First couple days I just could not film in the car because it torrential downpour the whole trip. So I'm just made a quick pit stop and I'll talk to you a few minutes because now I'm driving into the sun. It's kind of the end of the day and just all those shadows on my face. Anyway, so the first day it was Thursday. I did Scott's show in the morning. I haven't been sourcing in a while where I've processed from the road. The last few times I left some stuff with a friend and they processed it, and the other 2 times I think my husband came with me, so we were kind of doing a short trip out of town and back. Or like I went to, I think the trip I took to Birmingham, usually I go there and back in the same day. Actually, I think I stayed overnight there, but I did not process there, if I remember right. Anyway, my brain is really tired today, along with my whole body, because I didn't get hardly any sleep last night. So anyway, I packed up for the trip, and I just had a hard time packing and making sure I had everything. Headed out. It didn't start raining too bad till, I'm trying to think, I stopped in Anderson, South Carolina. I'm hitting up a certain chain of stores and they have one there. Stopped there. I think it was raining a little bit when I came out of there, but it really started after that. Really foggy, really rainy. Traffic was really bad. So I had planned on stopping in Gaffney, and I was running so late because I was meeting up a bunch of resellers for dinner. So Endless Entrepreneurs, Luke, and Prof Sales, and Just Ask Karin, and then Mr. CPA and his wife. And yeah, everybody was actually kind of running a little bit late. Traffic was terrible, the weather was terrible, but we all met up and we had a great time. Picked up my 100 pieces of clothing. Most of it's down there, but I've got some new stuff still in the hangers, fresh from the manufacturer, I guess. A bunch of sportswear I got. So that will be different, but now I have my lister, so I'm going to get her hard at work. She did her first batch this week. She sent me the first few, and I was like, the pictures really need to be brightened up. She did a little bit better. But honestly, the last like 15 of them I haven't really even looked at. She had them all back to me in a couple days, and I was going to start dropping them in a couple days at a time, and then it was like, wait, I'm going out of town. We did change it to due-day handling. Next week, next batch, I'm just going to start doing good till canceled, might as well. And I think what I'm going to have her do is just put everything as, oh, I can't think of the term, but the shipping where it shows how much the customer will pay depending on where they are. I always charge a flat rate, and I kind of make it the price of the item a little lower and then add shipping in there. And I think that's going to be a lot of extra work for her, and I can just, because I'm used to doing that, just pop it right in. And yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to have her do that. I can't think of what you call it right now. Somebody can put it in the chat. So that was the only sourcing I did on the way, just that one store. So I booked my hotel from the restaurant about 9 o'clock. Got to the hotel, you know, made my map for the next day, talked to my husband. Yeah, I actually went to sleep at a decent hour that night, maybe 11 o'clock. So got up, not super early, had breakfast at the hotel, headed out to be at the first store when they opened, but I was there a little after they opened. I was trying to avoid that morning traffic as well, because I was starting at the furthest point away from where I was staying. I believe I hit all my stops, yeah, and even one extra. So I was doing 2 chains, kind of end of the clearance on one chain, and then, yeah, really actually both of them. The winter toys at one of the wholesale clubs, see if there was any left. I did actually get a pretty good bit, and stuff that I've been buying all along, the prices have gone down a couple times now. Trying to think, I got some other stuff there as well. Not a huge amount. But I processed a good bit of it last night. So mostly it was all from Thursday. No, Friday. Mostly it was all from Friday. A little bit on Thursday, one store. I processed most of it, was about $1,500 profit, but the key there was I only spent $700. So the $1,500 profit is profit after all fees and everything. So basically 100% ROI that I sent in. Okay, so I got back to the hotel room, finished shopping, drove through Chick-fil-A real quick and got a market salad, my favorite thing. Oh, before that, I hit the last store, and then I saw Staples was just down the road, ran over there. I got there 5 minutes after they closed. My favorite boxes to ship when I'm sourcing out of town, especially, is Staples, because I think I showed you in another video, they have that easy, okay, can't think of it again. It's not cut with all the little holes, but it just has these folds in them, so you can fold it down 3 sizes without having to, you know, use your box cutter, box sizer, or anything like that. Anyway, didn't get them there, but Lowe's was across the street, so I ran in there, got a bunch of boxes, came home. Oh my gosh, I forgot to bring my fold flat dolly. I mean, this trip was, I also had to buy a box cutter. So I showed you everything in the bag before I left. I was going to add that into the video, but I forgot at least 3 things in there, I think, or maybe 2. So I'll have to redo that part, or just show you and then tell you what I forgot. I even bought a second fold flat cart. This dolly holds 300 pounds. It'll lay flat, stand straight up. Yes, you can use the lobby carts, the luggage carts at the hotel, but you can't always stack. I mean, oh, whatever. I got the luggage cart. I was filling up boxes in the back because I hadn't done it throughout the day. Let me tell you, it was pouring rain the whole day till I got to the hotel. Anyway, I'm undercover there anyway, but I'm undoing the really wet garbage bags, putting stuff in boxes, loading the luggage cart. It took me at least an hour to get everything up. Okay, it's about time for Scott's show. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna eat my salad, then I'm gonna start processing. Well, I like their market salad, but I don't like blue cheese on it, so they make it special while you're waiting. They used that hot, spicy chicken, so my mouth was on fire. I had to go down to the lobby and get another bottle of water. Anyway, I start processing, and when I'm on the road, man, I am a process queen. I mean, I'm just going at it. But it was about 1:15. I was like, you know what? Gotta get some sleep tonight because I gotta drive all the way home tomorrow. So I cut it off, went to bed. Well, I don't know about you, but when you're like fresh off working and you just jump into bed, of course I brushed my teeth and whatever, I could not sleep. I'm thinking about, okay, I gotta meet at this certain time because I was picking up my 400 pairs of shoes. No, sorry, 140 pairs of shoes. And yeah, I was just running through my mind, oh, please send me all the one warehouse, because I've been getting one warehouse. Then I had some big plush that I had bought that I didn't bring my big enough bags. It's one of those front face, that was those leapfrogs again. Front faced, open to plush. But the box didn't quite fit in my biggest bag, and I had forgotten to bring them anyway. I just didn't think I'd need the big ones. I don't know what I was thinking. So I did one shipment through Amazon Seller Central, because I had maybe 14 toys that needed poly bags I didn't have size for. Well, hallelujah, my first 192 pieces all went to one warehouse right there in Charlotte. And it was heavy. I mean, I did 6 boxes. I think it was 150 pounds, something like that. So got that done, and then that was this morning. Then I did the second shipment on Amazon. It's split into 3 warehouses. So I jimmied it into 2 One was Charlotte and one was Illinois. They wanted Texas or Illinois. Illinois tends to be cheaper, and I think it gets in there quicker. To me, Dallas is kind of slow. This wasn't even going to Dallas. This was San Marcos. That's the one that's slow. I think Dallas might be decent. Regardless, I got all that boxed up. Now it's time to start bringing all the boxes down to the truck. So I went to the lobby, and hallelujah, I wrote down his name. Let me think. Oh, I gotta get my glasses on. Oh, I got the maintenance guy. Tracy brought me his dolly. Oh, godsend. Only problem was, it was about time for the maids to start doing all their cleaning. So the first 3 elevators that came had a maid in it with her big cart. So I'll get the next one. I'll get the next one. So it probably took me 45 minutes to get all my boxes. Tracy also said I could leave all my trash downstairs because I had, you know, I bought at the, you know, the wholesale club. You get, they come, you know, 8 to a pack, and it's got this cardboard display thing that they stack them in. So I had several of those. I kind of crushed them down. Get my luggage, get my ice for my cooler, head to Staples. There's never a parking space nearby. I got the grocery carts because usually I have my folding cart, but I didn't. Got a couple, I parked where I'm not supposed to, right in front of the store. Got a couple grocery carts, got all my boxes inside, printed my labels, left them there, and headed off to pick up my shoes. And as you can see, I put 1 box of stuff to bring home with me that I didn't get processed. I've got the little box that my husband keeps in the back of the truck with stuff, emergency stuff, I don't know. I have all kind of garbage bags back there because I didn't want to just toss them, but you know, when you're shopping in the rain, I wrap everything in big trash bags. So I'll have trash bags for the basement when I get home, the office. I got a pillow. Oh, I got all the clothes. I got 100 pieces of clothes there, and combined. And then these were still in a box, so I added them after I got to the place to pick up the shoes. Oh, my suitcase is in the front seat. My cooler's in the front seat. Some more stuff I bought is in the front seat. And I only filled up the back of the truck with all 140 pairs of shoes up to the windows. So I was really excited that I would actually be able to see out the windows and not have to use the mirrors all the time. I don't mind using the mirrors, but that was kind of nice. So I thought, okay, then I have time to stop in Gaffney. Not time, but yeah, because I told my husband I'd be home for dinner, but it's almost 6 already. It'll be 8 before I get there. That could be late dinner. I have space to stop at that one store I missed on the way here. Well, I bought kind of heavy stuff. The light stuff I put on top of the shoes. The heavy stuff's kind of in the front seat. And then I reopened that box because it has plush in it. Reason I didn't process it was because it all needed to be bagged and stickers taken off. And my helper comes on Monday, and that'll give her something to do. Not like we don't always have enough to do. But I opened up that box. So my husband has the truck that's the 3-door, I think they call, I don't know. You open the front like a regular door, and then it leaves you space to open that back door. It's like a half door, and it opens the other direction. So you got to open the front door to open the back door. So I have my front door and back door open when I came out of that store, and there's somebody coming to their car next to me, and they're like, looking in there. I got so much stuff. And I told the lady I don't need bags, so you know, I got a grocery cart of stuff with no bags, and I'm loading it all into, I'm trying to open that box, but there's so much stuff back here, it was kind of hard to open. So a little bit of craziness. Then the RA disease kicked in, and I had to force myself not to go into, I don't even know what it is, Gander Outdoor. I thought Gander Mountain's all closed. I was in Gaffney, I don't even know if that's North or South Carolina. And they had a Gander Outdoors and a big sign for clearance. I'll stick a picture in right here. I'll pause for a second. And they had one of those huge flags. I had to stop and film that because what a cool flag. I was parked right under it. I mean, giant flag. Anyway, after I unloaded the stuff from the first store, I was thinking I would just pop in and peek in there, and I thought, I don't know where I'm gonna put it. because now I can kind of see out my back window. And depending on what it was, who knows, with the outdoor stores it could be really big stuff, heavy stuff, not usually much little stuff, but I didn't know where I was going to put it. I didn't want to crush those shoes that are not in their nice boxes in the way back. So here we are, time to go. I'm going to hit the road. I'm hoping to be home by 8:30 because I'll probably have to make one more quick stop on the way. So when I get home, I will kind of put these little pieces of film together that I actually more took pictures here and there because, like I said, it rained so bad. And I'm really happy that it's not raining on the way home, but it would have been nice to have the no rain on a shopping day. It is what it is. You got to deal with what you got to deal with. So, successful RA trip. Be home tomorrow. Might try and take at least half a day off. Then I got a lot of work to do Monday because I'm going to sort through those shoes. That's another thing I'm going to have my helper do is I'm going to kind of just take an inventory of those shoes. My youngest son is a sneaker expert. He's already told me I got a couple. I have Air Force, Nike Air Force blue boxes, which he told me can sometimes be limited edition or something like that. I don't know, something special. So I'm gonna have him do a quick scan of everything and tell me, you know, these are your higher end things, and those I'd like to get up right away. Then I may just have friends and family, you know, see what they want. The stuff that's not super valuable, and just give them a deal on it. I'm gonna make a little bit of money on it, but just to try and cull out some of it so there just isn't that big quantity. And the stuff that's not gonna sell for bigger money on eBay, I'd rather just have it gone and no fees and no shipping and all that, no photos. So that's my plan on the shoes. My plan is to have my helper take 25 pieces of clothes at least this first week, because I want to make sure that she films those, or films them. She takes pictures good on the clothing, and then I may have her do 50 the next week. We'll just see how it goes. We'll see what I don't plan on traveling again too soon, so that should work out. Anyway, good talking to you again. I will see you Tuesday morning on Scott's show. Really appreciate all your views, the nice comments. I will let you know, maybe I'll add in to the end a minute or two on my husband's thoughts on what I purchased. I did say, hey, I'm gonna go drop off some stuff for processing, and then I bought some stuff. You know, and then I thought about it later, well, to him, that's just my regular what I do, so, you know, I bought some stuff. That's what I told him, and I'm picking that up before I head home. So I should see you at dinner time. So of course I'm later than I'm supposed to be, and he might not have thought picking up some stuff was 140 pairs of shoes and 100 pieces of clothes, but what the heck, it's what I do. So anyway, we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hey, again, thanks for watching, and if you like this, go ahead and like and subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. So as you can probably hear, I'm unloading in the rain, trying to move them. I backed up as close as I could to the house, trying to move them from here onto this rack right by the door.